And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Some new information this morning. The board voted unanimously to approve Mayor Stacy Mitchell's recommendation to name Daniel Overturf as fire chief at their September 2nd meeting. Overturf has over 25 years in the fire service, most recently with the Monroe Fire Department, and 5 years as a corpsman in the U.S. Navy. In a statement, Mayor Stacy Mitchell said, quote, "The city of West Monroe is happy to have a fire chief named. We had several great candidates apply for that position, but we are excited to have someone who will lead that department with integrity and pride," end quote. Overturf also releasing a statement saying in part, quote, "I appreciate the confidence Mayor Mitchell and the Board of Aldermen have in me. I'm committed to serving West Monroe with integrity, professionalism, and purpose." He is expected to begin serving as fire chief in mid-September. Over in El Dorado, the days of driving to hours to get a regional airport are coming to an end. El Dorado will now be getting an upgrade to its flying experience by utilizing Contour Airlines that will feature a 30-passenger jet. New service means visitors will be able to fly directly into El Dorado, a change that leaders say will boost both convenience and economic growth for the area.
The airport will be upgraded to federal standards as far as TSA, and so you're going to be able to fly from El Dorado into DFW and then have kind of a seamless transition to make other connecting flights to wherever you may be headed. So it's just a big deal all the way around.
Now, with this new addition, South Arkansas Regional Airport is taking a big step forward in improving air travel access for the entire region. Keeping the good vibes in El Dorado rolling this weekend, the 26th South Ark Expo will be at the El Dorado Conference Center in the heart of downtown. It always begins bright and early on Saturday morning, 7:30 with the 5K, and then at 9 there'll be so many things to see and visit between vendors inside the conference center and Kids World in the parking lot. We have a car show, live music, and the rib cook-off on Cookers Row on the street next to the First Financial Music Hall.
Well, the South Ark Outdoor Expo is the flagship fundraiser for the South Ark Foundation that works to benefit students at the college and the work of all sorts of different areas in the college.
The entry fee is non-perishable food items that will be collected and given to a local food bank.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're expecting more chance for scattered shower thunderstorms to continue throughout much this afternoon and evening due to the fact we still kind of have a very weak frontal boundary, which is kind of still lingering overhead. Winds will be mostly out of the north-northwest in Arkansas and then out of the south across parts of Louisiana. As we progress through this evening, we'll start to see our rain chances kind of start to dwindle by 3 o'clock. There's still some patchy stuff, but by late tonight after sunset up until midnight, a lot of this activity kind of starts to dissipate and weaken out. But we do see our winds can become more so out of the south across the entire area, which will be in effect for tomorrow, but we will see some drier air further aloft, which will clear out our skies and we'll see lots of sunshine. However, temperatures are going to be on the decline. We'll be pushing into the mid, possibly upper 90s through the late week going into Friday. So tonight we fall to lower 70s and upper 60s with this gradual clearing, and then for tomorrow expect plenty of sunshine. However, it's just going to be getting just a little bit hotter into the mid upper 90s through Friday. Once we head into the late week, into the weekend, we will see temperatures still in the 90s, but we'll see that more potent frontal boundary arrive going into Saturday, which will spark up more rain chances of rain and thunderstorms. However, we'll also see temperatures kind of fall off a little bit, holding at mostly mid and possibly lower 80s through next Sunday and Monday, and then we kind of gradually warm back to upper 80s by late next week.
And that is it for our Wednesday midday update. NBC News Daily will be continuing now. Take care of your neighbors and check your pets.